How many more nights must be spent under drone bombardment? And will Ukraine allow NATO's defense systems to remain ineffective? On a dark night in Kharkiv, Ukraine's second-largest city located near the Russian border, an intense and tense military event unfolded. In just 9 short minutes, the skies over Kharkiv were swarmed by a wave of Russian drones. 85 unmanned aerial vehicles launched in a coordinated attack. The assault triggered massive fires and caused significant damage to various city infrastructures, including key buildings and public facilities. Kharkiv's mayor, Ihor Terekhov, described the night as one of the most devastating attacks the city has ever endured. The explosions that rocked the city felt like direct acts of terror. This attack was not an isolated incident. According to reports from the Associated Press, the airstrike on Kharkiv was part of a larger wave of assaults involving nearly 500 drones and missiles over the past few days. In the following days, attacks continued, with an additional 315 drones and 7 missiles launched into the same region. The intensity of these strikes highlights the seriousness of the military efforts to achieve strategic objectives in the area. Kharkiv has been a repeated target over recent months, suffering large-scale attacks aimed at critical infrastructure. The impact of Russian airstrikes is being strongly felt. One of the strategic targets successfully destroyed by the Russian air assault was a bridge used by Ukrainian forces to cross the Volchya River in the Kharkiv region. This bridge played a crucial role in ensuring the smooth flow of logistics supplies, including weapons, ammunition, and food, for the troops stationed on the other side of the river. With the bridge damaged or destroyed, supply lines are disrupted, military vehicles cannot move freely, and troop rotations become more difficult. This situation could potentially weaken the offensive and defensive capabilities of Ukrainian forces in the area, creating opportunities for Russian troops to exploit weaknesses in the opposing defense. In a broader context, Russia's military gains over the past week show significant progress. Russia has managed to seize over 100 square kilometers of Ukrainian territory, with the main focus of its offensive operations in the regions of Sumy, Kharkiv, and Donetsk. The apparent strategy is to break through or encircle weak points in Ukraine's defenses, forcing Ukrainian troops to retreat in order to avoid heavier losses in personnel and equipment. Success in one sector, such as Kharkiv, could serve as a gateway to accessing other cities or accelerating the collapse of neighboring defense sectors. This highlights the importance of territorial control and mastery of the terrain in the ongoing military operations. Mayor Terekhov frequently shares footage and reports on the impact of the attacks, showing large fires and damage in several areas. From a military perspective, Russia's use of a large number of drones reflects an evolution in tactics and technology in modern conflict. Drones offer the ability to carry out precise strikes on a massive scale without putting pilots at direct risk. This poses a significant challenge for Ukraine's air defenses, which must try to counter attacks that are simultaneous and relentless. The effectiveness of drones in these military operations has become a decisive factor in the dynamics of the battle in and around the Kharkiv region. In a recent development reported by the Eurasian Times, Ukraine's air defense capabilities are facing increasingly complex challenges. In addition to being constantly bombarded by waves of drone attacks, Ukrainian air defense forces are also encountering serious difficulties in intercepting Russian ballistic missiles that have undergone significant technological upgrades. These missiles now use quasi-ballistic trajectories, making them harder to predict, and are equipped with radar decoys to deceive enemy defense systems. The pressure on Ukraine's air defense network continues to mount, and is expected to worsen in the near future, in line with Moscow's massive escalation in weapons production. A report by The Economist even states that Russia is now capable of producing up to 100 Shahed drones per day, a drastic increase, 4 to 5 times higher than their daily production capacity at the end of 2024. Other sources have indicated even more aggressive ambitions, suggesting a goal of ramping up production to 500 drones per day, although no official timeline has been announced. This is not merely a quantitative threat. The latest variants of the Russian-made Shahed drones show significant technological advancements. No longer reliant on GPS navigation systems, these drones now appear to be immune to electronic warfare tactics that Ukraine has previously relied upon. Even more concerning, some units have been found to use artificial intelligence and exploit Ukraine's mobile internet infrastructure to enhance strike efficiency and target accuracy. Findings from Ukrainian experts who successfully dismantled Russian unmanned aircraft reveal a significant evolution in control patterns. These drones are reportedly guided using Telegram bots, which provide real-time flight information and video feeds to human operators. This indicates that Russia is not only focusing on quantity, but is also investing in quality and sophistication in its unmanned weapons systems. The implications extend beyond Ukraine. Ukraine's allies, including NATO, must also take heed of Russia's fast-moving and adaptive military industry. The speed and scale of this production could create a strategic asymmetry on the battlefield that is difficult to counter with conventional approaches. Russia now appears to be adopting a warfare model based on volume and systemic intelligence, a combination that could pose a serious challenge to modern air defense doctrines. What do you think of Russia's agility in producing and upgrading its weapons, especially those for aerial attacks? Will Ukraine and its allies' dream of surpassing Russia ever come true? That's all for today, and thanks for watching.